What's up, beautiful people? You're probably like, what in the world is she talking about when it says Hurricane Harvey level response versus a minor inconvenience? Well, let me tell you, it started this weekend. No, actually it started Friday. Me and Bulldog were sitting writing poolside like we normally do, and I use a transcriber so that way I can get the words down faster. And all of a sudden it just stopped, and I thought, well, that's weird. Did my Wi-Fi glitch? Am I sitting too far away from the Wi-Fi? And so I went in and I was like, okay, well, it did glitch. Let me go ahead and continue working offline on all the million things that I always put off because I don't like some of the offline work that we all have to do in life. Anyway, what turned out to be what I thought was a glitch ended up a 10-hour outage. And so could I have done my offline things? Sure. Could I have gone to Starbucks and used their Wi-Fi? Sure. Could I have gone to a friend's house or a family member's house and used theirs? Or heck, even my neighbor who I know their password because we had to share it one time. Could I have done any of those things? You bet. Did I? No. I used it as an excuse to be totally unproductive and not do anything that I need to do because I was like, oh, it's so inconvenient. I don't want to lose my Wi-Fi. I want to do all these other things instead. So that was Friday. Fast forward to Sunday, which was Mother's Day. And this was the first Mother's Day that I was not celebrating with my mother. We had celebrated the night before. I am no longer married, so I don't have to divide it between my mom and a mother-in-law. And so I thought, okay, this is gonna be great. I'm gonna lay in my filth, I'm gonna read a book, and then I'll get up, shower, and go to church. So I had this great Mother's Day planned. However, we woke up and we had no power. And granted, we had torrential rainstorm the night before. And so I thought, okay, well, yeah, that's probably why we don't have any power, but it will flicker back on. If you live in Texas, you know that we have torrential rain all the time. It'll be beautiful, hot and sunny. There will be a monsoon that comes through, and then you're back to beautiful, hot and sunny. So I thought, okay, this is no different. I don't lose power normally. But what I did do is I had a Hurricane Harvey level response, which was so ridiculous on my part. And what do I mean by that? I have been through Hurricane Harvey, Tropical Storm Allison, and we've had a tree through the house. I had the winter storm damage. So needless to say, there's kind of been a lot of natural disaster situations. And I hate to use the word trauma because it sounds so intense, but maybe it is. I don't know. But if you look up any of those natural disasters in Texas, you will see that they are legendary, they cost billions of dollars, and they've been pretty traumatic for a lot of people. So me, instead of being rational and realizing okay, I'm without power, I can still celebrate my Mother's Day by laying in bed, I can still read my book, I can take a cold shower. Granted, we don't have hot water because we don't have electricity. But did I do any of those things? No. I went into freak out mode. I was like, oh my gosh, we're gonna lose all the food in the fridge. Bulldog, he'll overheat. He can't be in a hot house with no air conditioning because Bulldog could suffocate on his own snot. It's true, look it up. And so I, instead of seeing it for what it was, just an inconvenience, freaked out. Could I have gone to someone's house that had air conditioning, that had their power on, that I could take Bulldog and he could be cool? Yes. Could I have actually cooled him off in the pool outside and brought him in when the temperature heated up inside? Yes. But did I do any of those things? No. Instead, I freaked out. I got all nervous. I started thinking oh my gosh, this is just gonna be like a Hurricane Harvey situation all over again. And it's not. And it wasn't. Granted, we did go without power for 12 hours. Could I have put Bulldog in the car to cool off? Yes. And did I? Yes. And did we go to someone's house and hang out with them and have a great Sunday, Mother's Day? Yes, we did. And did I have to throw out all the food in the fridge? Sure. But will the stores sell me more 7 days a week, 24 hours a day? Yeah, they will. So the reason why I made this video is partly for me and partly for you. So for me, I want to remember, yeah, I've been through some natural disasters, and yeah, I've had to move out 4 times. I've had to wait on contractors. I've had to fight with the insurance companies to get my house just back to par. But was this that situation? No. Did it feel similar? Yes. Should it have? No. So that's my take of it. Sometimes I don't need to always have a Hurricane Harvey level response to a minor inconvenience. And I know for those people that they're in other areas of the world, they're probably like, okay, well, that's a first world problem. And it completely is. And that's how I need to look at it. But also, I created this video for you because I want you to think about a lesson from me. What did you have a Hurricane Harvey response level when you really should have had a minor inconvenience? Because, oh my gosh, when our power finally came on, I was celebrating in the streets, which was so ridiculous. Could I have just gone for a nice 2-mile walk and enjoyed the cooler weather and enjoyed the rain? Yes, but did I? No. And so there's so many missed opportunities where we, or me, instead of it being a minor inconvenience, we overreact, we blow it out of proportion. We're like, oh my gosh, this feels exactly like it felt last time, or it is the same situation. Okay, we need to back off that ledge and analyze it for what it is. I could have laid in bed, I could have read the book, I could have taken a cold shower, I could have still gone to church, and I could have had a wonderful Mother's Day, rather than letting all this build into something that it wasn't from in the beginning. So anyway, I hope that this gives you some motivation to analyze parts of your life and maybe past situations where you've overreacted and you need to look at it as a minor inconvenience. So I hope this helps. I'm going to keep it for me because I'm probably sure if you're in Texas and specifically Houston, hurricane season's right around the corner. So I'll need this video as a benchmark for how I should react versus how I have reacted. Anyway, I hope you have a great week. From me to you, ciao for now.